Alright, here is the spring I'm putting in. You can probably guess what the new one is. Slight arcing difference. We have the old spring right here, right? But if we look over here at it, we see 6-leaf. That thing's a lot thicker. So that's going to be a stouter spring. So once I get the engine and stuff like that in there and weight on it, it'll probably be still higher than that. Let's go look at what that actually fits. Alright, this is what I ordered the spring for. Front spring, there are some mounting differences, but you see this, that sits up pretty high there, and there ain't no lift blocks or anything underneath it. Let's take a closer look. Alright, now first thing, this one mounts kind of backwards. That's what we have on the back of the 70 Sweptline. And that's what we have on the front, is the shackle. Alright, here it is on the truck. It does sit flat. You see what I was talking about, mounting there, poly bushings in there. Looks pretty good. There's our Husky spring number right there. So I ordered this one and put it on to make sure it's going to fit before I ordered the other one. Pretty confident of it. What's the height going to be? Well, I don't know. I don't want to be jacking around with this. I do want it to sit up kind of high. So I'm going to go ahead and, I have these lift blocks laying around. I'll go ahead and put some lift blocks in there. And that should get it to the height. Well, it'll be the height that's going to be, and then go from there, right? I can always probably get new shackles right here to change that height as well if I need to. So we're going to do this other side over here. I'm going to show you how to put the spring on, and I think that's all we're going to cover. Okay, so our setup, we're going to put the shackle side in last. What I found when I tried to put the shackle side in first is it just jammed up and I couldn't rotate it to get it to go in the other side. So I'm going to put the other side in first, then we'll put our little hoo-yah thing in here. We'll go through, and we got the little cap that goes on there. So sometimes these get a little ornery and you got to tap them on to get them started, and then they'll go on fine. And I got my little tapered pry bar to help line the hole up, and a hammer just in case we need that right there, and a pair of gloves because it's kind of heavy. Got the jack on the other end to make sure it can be pushed right up in there, and I got it set on this jack here. So, well, let's see if we can jack this up. Okay, that went very easy, just like on the video, because that side fought me tooth and nail. And once I figured out how it goes on, I've shown you the easy way, not the hard way of doing it, right? Okay, well, that went quicker than expected, so maybe we'll get on to putting the axle in then. Alright, you see I got a jack there and a jack and a jack, so we're all jacked up. Also, have an axle bolted in loosely with tires, and over here we got our lift block and the new U-bolts. So I went roundy round trying to find U-bolts for this thing. These are the ones, there's the part number that I found, and I had to cut about 2.5 inches off of them. That's the only ones I found, and they're about $27 with tax. You can do the whole online game, but I bought a set and had to return them, and if you're buying them online, good luck doing that. Okay, we got a 255/70 over here, 3110/50 over here. I know they're not exactly the same height, but we're going to measure our frame to the floor if I get my jack out of the way. So without a lift block, we are 17 3/8. With the lift block, we got about 18 7/8. So, yeah, what's that, about 1.5 inches is what I really got out of there. Now, the other thing is this tire's a little taller than that tire. So, I think that's going to look pretty good. That's over 18. If I look over here at the Ram Charger, I think I measured 18 on it. And it's kind of how it looks right there, right? So, I like it. I like it because that's where it would, well, I don't know where it would sit because I don't have the other springs in there. But I think that's going to bring us up good. I'm going to be running a 235 tire on it and see what we get with this. Looking at it, it looks like we're a little, I don't know how you adjust the camber on these buggers right here. They kind of just are what they are, and that's why I don't want to put, that's why I didn't paint the axle and all this. If I'm going to really do a lot with this truck, I'm going to get rid of this frame and straight axle. Frame swap it or whatever, do like a Dakota frame. But I want it good enough so he can drive it and go down the road with it right there. And it may be kind of looking a little funny just because of how it's set up, and there might be something else I can do. Those are just snugged in for now. So I'm going to go ahead and get this other side in, and this will be, well, I mean, honestly, it's already off jack stands, so that's a big improvement right there. Got it off jack stands. So now I can roll around, and I got the power wagon over here.